Welcome to Frost and Sullivan's Growth Podcast. In each episode, we take a deeper look at transformative shifts shaping global ecosystems, from industry megatrends and technology innovation to evolving customer expectations. Today, we're exploring care economy growth opportunities across infrastructure, age tech, and childcare, unpacking where the next wave of opportunity is unfolding and what it means for future-ready businesses. Care demand as a workforce and investment priority. Care economy growth is increasingly tied to workforce availability, technology adoption, infrastructure readiness, and capital allocation. Aging populations, childcare needs, disability support, and chronic conditions are expanding demand for formal care. By 2035, Frost and Sullivan estimates that the global care-dependent population will reach 3.2 billion to 4.6 billion people. This scale places sustained pressure on healthcare systems, employers, households, and public services. The pressure is not only demographic, it is also operational. The World Health Organization projects an 11 million healthcare worker shortage by 2030. At the same time, caregiving responsibilities keep 45% of women outside the labor force, compared with 5% of men. These figures show why care is no longer a narrow social support issue. It is connected to productivity, labor force participation, service capacity, and public spending. For executives, the care economy is becoming more relevant where it affects workforce planning, infrastructure decisions, care delivery models, and long-term service readiness. Strategic imperatives. Reshaping the care economy. 3 strategic imperatives are influencing how the care economy expands from rising demand into business model, technology, and ecosystem decisions. The first is innovative business models. Next-generation care technologies are changing how support is organized inside and outside the home. These models are gaining relevance where they reduce avoidable manual checks, improve response timing, and allow professional care teams to focus on complex needs. The second is disruptive technologies. Product modifications, retrofitting, and technology upgrades are widening the addressable user base. Solutions designed around regional dialects, mobility limitations, privacy safeguards, and safety requirements are gaining importance across elderly and disabled user groups. The third is industry convergence. Care activity is extending into sectors beyond healthcare. Retail, mobility, real estate, finance, insurance, education, and technology firms are finding roles in care navigation, accessible shopping, smart housing, caregiver skilling, and care-linked financial products. Technology adoption is also becoming a practical readiness signal. Fall detection technology, elderly care robots, AI-powered wearables, smart home devices, and digital care platforms are not only improving support models, they are also helping care systems address workforce strain, safety, and service access. Growth opportunities across infrastructure, age tech, and childcare. Frost and Sullivan identifies 3 growth opportunities that are shaping commercial value across the care economy. Each carries an opportunity size of more than $1 billion within 5 years. The first is physical and tech-centric infrastructure. Integrated care ecosystems can bring elder care, childcare, healthcare access, and caregiver support into more coordinated settings. Scalable care units, smart facilities, care coordination tools, AI-powered demand forecasting, and digital platforms can improve scheduling, resource allocation, and service access. The second is silver tech or age tech. Fast-growing elderly and super senior cohorts are raising demand for aging in place and safer independent living. Fall detection systems, elder care robots, smart home devices, AI-powered wearables, and localized assistive tools can reduce routine monitoring and improve response timing. Wider adoption will depend on affordability, regulatory oversight, data protection, regional dialect support, and design quality. The third is childcare services. Children remain the largest care-dependent group, making childcare services central to workforce participation and family support. The economic case is also significant. Every $1 invested in childcare can generate $3.76 in GDP returns by 2035. Policy and corporate action are reinforcing these priorities. Bogotá care blocks show how physical and mobile care access can support caregivers and care-dependent groups. China's elderly care robotics pilot highlights the role of public sector support in technology adoption. Employer-backed care programs from companies such as Hilton, Microsoft, and Adobe show how care support is becoming part of workforce strategy. The next phase of care economy growth will be defined by how infrastructure, technology, policy, and workforce participation connect. Growth opportunities will be strongest where care systems expand access, improve capacity, reduce caregiver strain, and support more resilient service models. That is where the care economy moves from fragmented support to a measurable growth and productivity agenda. Thanks for joining us on Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast. For access to our research, competitive benchmarking, and best practice frameworks, head over to frost.com or email hello@frost.com. We'll be back soon with more to help you stay clear-headed and growth-ready.